I've never made anything remotely like this. Now, that's easy to say because no one has, unless you've worked with Riley.
I'm a Virgo premieres on Prime Video on June 23rd. So what can viewers expect when watching this series?
What can they expect? A wild, joyous ride where you follow the adventures, first and foremost, of Cootie, played by Jharrel Jerome. He's an incredible actor. 13-foot tall young man who leaves his house basically for the first time just around his 19th birthday. And it's both a coming-of-age story and watching him achieve first love, first job, exposure to the world, all the kind of normal things. And then it's totally extraordinary. The world views him, as a menace, or at least the hero in our piece views him as a menace. The hero in this piece is actually the villain. And our lead and his friends, if he's gonna really develop his own voice and be effective, can this community come together in a way that allows them to resist this force, or will the hero conquer our gang? And that's the kind of ride our folks go on. But it's playful, it's funny, it's like nothing you've ever seen before, and you're in for kind of a wild, raucous, amazing time.
Yeah, I think the whole concept of a 13-foot man, just a 19-year-old 13-foot man, just going out into the world for the first time is just so interesting. So is that one of the few things, or one of the many things, that drew you to this project?
Yeah, I mean, Boots Riley first and foremost. When I saw Sorry For You at Sundance, it blew my mind. I'd never seen anything like it. No one's ever seen anything like it, right? And so I chased the hell out of him, and it was like, you should do a show. And fortunately, at some point, Boots was like, you're right, I should. So development deal. And then the first idea he pitched was this idea. And when you heard it, it was a coming of age story like you've never seen. It was an African-American story. It was sort of taking a core kind of experience, both of, sort of bad and good. That's not just African-American, really African-American male experience. I've never seen it kind of explored this directly in this fresher manner. And a larger political idea all wrapped in one. Nothing ever had been done like it. So it was both highly specific and universal at the same time. And that balance is very rare to find. And when you do, in doing my job, you chase it really hard.
And now you produce your share of television shows over the years. Is I'm a Virgo one of the more interesting shows you have worked on?
For sure. I've never made anything remotely like this. Now, that's easy to say because no one has, unless you've worked with Riley. And you learned both things, both on a writing level of what to trust. Like, it really is a reminder of, like, you got to trust the emotional essence. When you're working with a real artist, your job is to support him and allow him to achieve his or her vision, right? And then the making of it, this was embarking on using a lot of the old ways, right? It's this is tactile, it's handmade, there's minimal CG. There was literally consulting with people who worked on Star Wars back in the 80s, right? Because people don't know how to make things this way anymore. So it's also, it's a pleasure of my job that each show is, ambitious in its own way, and you get to learn new things each time you embark on one. And so there were so many things that we had never done before, I'd never done before. And so, as a producer, you're also a student, and Boots was a teacher, and so many craftspeople were teachers in this. So it was really, it was a special experience.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Congratulations on I'm a Virgo, and continued success to you.